Hey, Awesomes. Just thought I'd come back and just dedicate a video to the Google slide so that as you're looking at it, it makes sense. Kind of like skimmed over it for the week 8 overview. Thought we'd spend a little bit more time thinking about Project 2 very specifically, in case you had any questions about, okay, what does it mean by secondary research, or what are we actually doing this week? So I wanted to clarify that for you. So recall that Project 2 are sticky writing ideas. We're talking about those sticky writing ideas that we've identified that we need help on, right? Or we want to improve, right? Or maybe we struggle with, or we need more information, or, all right, what is something that'll help this not only stick, right, but help me do the thing, right? So our purpose is to make writing ideas sticky, the ones that we've identified, right, that we needed help with, right, or struggled with. Now remember, this assignment has two parts. There's the written essay and the visual presentation. And in the written essay, which is kind of where we're starting, it's to introduce the writing ideas and explain its importance, right? Maybe even and then as we're adding it to here, right, we're saying we need some examples too, right? So, and then we're going to summarize and analyze our research, right? We're starting with secondary research. We'll get to primary research next week. But this week is secondary research. Make writing ideas sticky using the principles, right? So that'll come in a couple weeks from now. And then the last thing we'll do is we'll put a visual presentation together and think about, the examples that we used of how those things that are already sticky to us, first things we think about when we sit down to write, and we say, okay, maybe it was our 8th grade teacher, it was our 9th grade teacher, or an 11th grade English teacher, or LA teacher. Some of you had history teachers or whatever, right? that gave you this writing idea, right? And made it sticky. Now we're going to help it stick for us. Then we'll create a video presentation to help make it sticky for someone else. Okay. So I went over the Google Sheets, right? Showed those to you. Make sure that you understand what your group's topics are, right? Be on the same page and start researching those, right? If you could have 1 to 2 topics, as we've mentioned. And this is where you want to do the website review analysis. So visit the web page, note the main points presented. I would recommend use like a Google Doc so that you can share. And as you guys find stuff, just start putting stuff on there, right? Like it's a blank canvas, and just start throwing things on there. Make notes from the pages that you visit. So if you take a bunch of ideas and you're typing them in, it's okay. I think this is what would make help someone. This is what a good idea to what flow is, right? Or this is a good introduction or conclusion or whatever it is, right? Just copy and paste in. Like, this is where this information came from, right? So as you're gathering your secondary research, right? Because we're not interviewing anybody, right? We're not doing a survey. We're not doing observation. We're just getting data from websites, right? All right. As you're looking at those, some good examples might be good, right? So you can demonstrate, kind of show it. And plus those examples too will help us think about how we can make them sticky, right? So here's kind of what to do to make a good introduction. Here are some ideas. Here are some things that you might think about. Here's an example of one of those put into action, right? And a good example really helps to solidify it too. So whatever the topics you and your partner are researching, together create examples. And then there again too, wherever you get the examples from, make sure you save where you got it from. And like I said, right now, just the copy and paste the link in right now. I'm not overly concerned about MLA formatting. We're not there yet, right? We're in the brainstorming. We're in the pre-writing stage. We're just collecting information. We're starting to draft. Okay. We're just starting to draft as we're collecting information. Okay. Excuse me. And as you're putting that information together, right? So just 1 to 2 pages, meaning, right? So you'd have here's what we have so far for introduce the writing idea, right? Here's what we've learned this week from our secondary research, that here's what writing a good introduction means, and here's what writing a good conclusion means. Or here's what flow is, right? And explain it. Provide that brief overview, its role, why, it's important. How does it help strong, effective writing? Provide an example, and then just have a place where you list your sources. And there again, this is just web links, right? We're not worried about whether it's indented or you got the author's last name and all that kind of stuff right now. This is kind of just raw, right? This is rough draft stuff, okay? All right, so remember that this is rough draft stuff for Sunday, okay? Secondary research. We're not interviewing anybody, right? We're just going to get stuff that's already out there. We're going to do this all website and online because we're going to stay safe. Okay, guys, stay safe. No reason to go to the library or go anywhere at this point. Okay. All right, guys, stay safe, stay awesome. If you have any questions about any and all this week, just let me know. Bye, guys.